She was ignored for 20 years, until a faded photo revealed the truth. For 20 years, she lived in the shadows. Every day, she looked in the mirror and wondered, "Where am I?" No one really saw her. She was the woman who smiled when others cried, and stayed silent when others laughed. But deep inside her heart, the need to finally be heard grew louder. "Why does no one see me?" she whispered into the darkness. Stay with us until the end, because what she discovers will shake you. For years, she had been just the daughter, the wife, the mother. But who was she really? The quiet voice that always faded behind everyone else. Sometimes, she wondered, do I even exist? Have you ever felt like just an extra in your own life? Soon, you'll see how a faded photo would change that feeling forever. Sometimes the shadows catch up with you faster than you can run. In every laugh, she felt an echo of those days. In every tear, she felt the coldness of those nights. But what would happen if a single object brought her whole life back to her? Stay with us, soon you'll see how a faded photo changed everything. An old, yellowed photo, almost unrecognizable. A man, a woman, and herself as a child. The colors had faded, but the pain was still fresh. "Who are you?" she thought, her heart beating fast. In that moment, she realized, this image would change everything. She stared at the photo, looking for answers in faded faces. There was something in that man's eyes. A look full of secrets. "Why has no one ever told me?" she whispered. Every detail became a question that pierced her heart. Soon, you'll see how that look turned her world upside down. Why had no one ever talked about that photo? Why had it been hidden away like a shameful secret? "I have the right to know the truth," she thought. Her heart beat like a drum as she clutched the photo to her chest. Stay with us, because the truth is often closer than we think. Behind that photo, there was a story no one dared to tell. Every time she asked questions, eyes looked away. "Why did you lie to me all these years?" she cried, desperate. She couldn't take the silence any longer. Soon you'll discover what she found, and why it changed everything. In the photo, she saw something that stopped her heart. A detail that shouldn't have been there. "It can't be true," she whispered, her voice trembling. A look, the smile, that shattered everything. "Stay with us, the truth will shock you." A secret that haunted her family like a dark shadow. Everyone knew, but no one spoke. "I want to know who I really am," she cried, tears streaming down her face. But no one dared to break the chains of silence. "Stay with us, soon you'll know." Every time she brought it up, she felt the ice between them. "Why are you protecting him?" she screamed into the silence. The wall was higher than she had ever imagined. But her determination grew stronger. Soon, you'll see how she began to tear down that wall, stone by stone. Every time she looked at the family album, her childhood felt more and more like a stranger. Nights filled with fear, doors that always stayed shut. Was I really part of this family, or just a shadow, she wondered. The memories came flooding back, painful and unavoidable. Soon, you'll hear how she found the truth. Her mother looked at her, with tired eyes full of pain. "Sometimes silence is easier than the truth," she whispered softly. But for her, it was too late to stay silent. I deserve to know everything, she cried out, her voice firm. Stay with us, because soon you'll hear what her mother confessed. In the photo, someone was missing. A place that should have been filled. Who did you erase from my life? She whispered. The emptiness was louder than any words. The answer would change everything. His face had left a mark on her heart. Is he my father? She wondered. But every eye looked away, every mouth stayed shut. Soon, you'll hear how she found the answer. Stay with us, the truth is near. We just wanted to protect you, they said. But she felt that the truth had destroyed everything. You lied to me, she screamed, tears falling. Her heart trembled as she grasped the depth of that lie. Stay with us. With a trembling voice, she began to speak. I want to know who I really am, she said, determined. Each word was a blow against the darkness. But what she heard next froze her heart. Stay with us, the whole truth awaits you. Finally, the silence broke. Her mother told a story of betrayal, loss, and survival. You're stronger than you think, she said, with tears in her eyes. In that moment, she realized she had the power to change her life. Stay with us until the end. She took a deep breath and felt the weight lift from her shoulders. Now I know my story, and I know myself. With every breath, she felt stronger. A new life was beginning. Soon, you'll discover what she did with that truth. By accepting the truth, she found herself again. Every tear became a seed of new strength. I am no longer the woman who stays silent. Her voice grew clear. Her eyes filled with light. Now my life begins. Today, she walks with her head held high. I'm free. I'm real, and I'll never be silent again. Because every story has the power to change a life. And her story is far from over. Stay with us until the end, you'll be surprised. And if you've ever felt invisible, remember. Sometimes all it takes is a single truth to reignite the soul you thought was lost. Silence can protect, but only the truth can set you free. Have you ever uncovered a truth that changed everything?